it can be overwhelming. So much information, so many diets out there. You know, should I put this watermelon up my ass to increase my metabolism? You know, like there's so many.
Why are you laughing at that?
You do that?
Every day?
Yeah, okay.
And add 1 watermelon to cart. Oh. Okay. I'm ready.
Nice.
Hello, race fans. I'm Rook, and I'm here to bring you the key points and updates from the last 24 hours of the Aberrus, the Shadowed Crucible race to World First. Don't worry, Acerich will be back to bring you tomorrow's daily recap, but I was asked to step in for today. Apparently some ducks got loose. And oh yeah, and he had to go round them up. Who knows? Today marked the first day that any of the top Race to World First guilds finally stepped into Mythic. First up, after completing the bulk of their splits, was BDG, who zoned into Mythic Aberrus and came out with 4 bosses down in just over 2 hours. I guess we're speedrunning the raid now. BDG did get Forgotten Experiments down pretty quickly in about 9 pulls, but they were not the first ones to down the blue bosses, as Fat Shark Yes came in and took a bite out of that fight, claiming the world first kill. Now that was a clean kill, if I may say so myself. The other teams better watch out in these shark-infested waters. They then went to Rashok the Elder and got him down to 56.63% in 5 pulls before calling it a night. For our marine-minded friends, I guess some sharks sleep after all? BDG also went and did 1 cheeky pull on Rashok, getting to 58.4% before they opted to go do some more Sarkareth splits.
No, you missed it?
Oh,
Oopsie.
good night.
Guys, pop a person.
Good luck, guys.
At the time of recording, Liquid had still not hopped into Mythic Progression, but they did complete all of their split runs with a whopping total of 442 boss kills and 8,512 helper payouts to make. We're expecting to see them zone in and start to speed through the first handful of bosses very soon.
After recording, Team Liquid did finally get their way into Mythic, and managed to quickly find their way to the top of the leaderboard by killing 4 bosses and getting Rashok the Elder down to 0.26% before heading to bed for the night. When they first arrived in Rashok's room, I'm Fired Up learned the hard way never to click the lever.
Is anyone here gonna use haste on the...
I flicked a lever on accident. What did this do?
Alright, so the goal is
Why is there a lever right where I was clicking?
Fired Up summon the achievement.
for boots.
so what does that mean? Are you gonna have to fight a frog?
I was trying to click my portal, but then a lever spawned right in front of it.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever! Huh? Why do we even have that lever?
Earlier in the evening, we also saw some fantastic progression on Mythic Rashok from instant dollars, melee mechanics, and the Swan Gamers of Vesper, who are all on track for a kill soon.
Stop looking at me, Swan!
Over in EU, our top guilds of Echo and Method spent all of their second day working on some splits and Mythic Plus, but we expect they'll start their climb through the Mythic ranks when they wake up for their 3rd day. Echo's production team in particular was keeping things calm and reserved.
What's going on? I don't think anything important.
And over in Germany, the Method Camp celebrated the birthday of the Swolkin himself, Lorgox, with an aptly themed cake.
Happy birthday, dear Lorgox. Happy birthday to you.
And, of course, the servers finally opened in the Asian regions. The 3 guilds that we'll be keeping an eye on are Chinese guilds Skyline, Chaojie, and JTH, who came in 5th, 6th, and 7th in Vault of the Incarnates, respectively. All 3 guilds have transferred over to the Taiwanese servers to continue to compete in the Race to World First. So far, they've just been doing splits as expected, but make sure you check out their streams, which you can easily find on the Raider.io front page. With 4 bosses now dead on Mythic, we find ourselves at the almost halfway point of the raid, but certainly not at the halfway point of the race itself. We're expecting the later bosses to prove pretty challenging, and we can't wait to see what Sarkrath looks like on Mythic. He already looks pretty menacing when he turns into the rabbit from Donnie Darko. That's it for day 3 of the Aberrus Race to World First. We're expecting the competition to really start ramping up, so make sure you keep a tab open to Raider.io/RWF for our 24/7 live updates, highlights, and analysis.
Holy moly!
You know, this was a ton of fun. Do you think maybe, I don't know, could I do it again? Oh, I know. What if we called it the Daily Rook Cap? Okay, hold up. No, I'm telling you, it's gonna be good.